Welcome to the Press Gallery Glasshouse. This video will unpack the resignation of TVNZ political editor Maiki Sherman and the collision of media, politics, and double standards. In May 2024, Maiki Sherman abruptly resigned as TVNZ political editor, citing an untenable position due to unprecedented public scrutiny. She acknowledged using a homophobic slur a year prior, stating she took responsibility for the action. The career collapse was rapid. The timeline shows the slur occurred in May 2023, followed by a promotion in March 2024. However, a suspension in late April and the subsequent leak of the 2023 slur story preceded her exit in May 2024. The 2023 incident began at a pre-budget event. Sherman responded to alleged personal remarks from journalist Lloyd Burr by repeatedly shouting a homophobic slur at him. Apologies were made, and TVNZ was informed, but the incident became an open secret within the press gallery for nearly a year. The parliamentary ban stemmed from aggressive corridor reporting. TVNZ staff pursued an MP into a restricted corridor. A complaint alleged Sherman aggressively banged on the MP's door and threatened negative coverage, resulting in a rare 5-day suspension for breaching press gallery rules. TVNZ actively suppressed reporting of the 2023 slur, issuing legal threats to other journalists. Official Information Act requests regarding gallery conduct were stonewalled. The story eventually broke when an independent blogger, Ani O'Brien, published it on Substack. There is a clear double standard. Politicians face constant scrutiny, and private errors become national scandals. Journalists, however, are protected by institutional silence and block OIA requests, using legal threats to suppress internal reporting. Historical precedents reveal a stark double standard. Politicians like Trevor Mallard and Ruth Dyson faced consequences for serious infractions, but were ultimately promoted or returned to full pay. In contrast, Maiki Sherman faced public exposure, career loss, and isolation from her employer. The fallout was immediately weaponized. The left-wing view sees a witch hunt by right-wing politicians targeting a critical journalist. The right-wing view emphasizes quote, hypocrisy, arguing the true scandal is the year-long media cover-up of her actions. Sherman was the first Wahine Māori to lead the One News political team. Her departure leaves a cultural vacuum. Defenders argue her identity and unyielding style made her a target for political pressure, claiming she was hounded for a mistake. TVNZ initially backed Sherman internally, even promoting her after the 2023 slur. However, once the story leaked and political pressure mounted, their support evaporated. Veteran broadcasters noted that TVNZ failed the ultimate test of news leadership. The broadcaster's retreat sends a chilling warning. Aggressive, edge-of-the-rules reporting is critical for political journalism. The new precedent signals to gallery reporters not to push too hard, as any government complaint could lead to abandonment by their bosses. 3 compounding forces led to the untenable resignation: personal misconduct, including the slur and rule-breaking; media hypocrisy, attempting to use legal threats while hunting politicians; and political pressure, leveraging complaints to weaponize a journalist's missteps. The glasshouse is shattered, leaving unresolved questions for democracy, the double standard of demanding transparency while enforcing secrecy, and the disproportionate punishment compared to politicians. Ultimately, who dictates acceptable press behavior when the watchdogs refuse to watch themselves?